Hello, it's Oriana the Astrology Diva, and happy Halloween. It is Halloween today. I'm not gone all cat crazy. I'm in my Halloween costume. And today I am talking about the blue moon tonight on Halloween. But before we get into it, I just want to thank all my subscribers for subscribing to my videos. And if you're new to this channel and you like it, hit like and subscribe. And now onto the video. So tonight is the full moon in Taurus, and it is a blue moon. So what does that mean? Well, the moon's not actually blue. It is something that you're accustomed to hearing like once in a blue moon, like it happens only occasionally. This is the second full moon we've had this month. We had one at the very beginning of the month. I think it was like the first or second. And that I want to say it was in Virgo. I think so. I don't remember. But I'll have to check. But no, it was in Aries. So and so that was the first full moon. Then we had a new moon in Libra, and so this is the second full moon, and it's in Taurus. And full moons are notorious for releasing. So this is a big time for releasing, and it's also the sun is now in Scorpio. Yes, my sun is in Scorpio. Yay! So Scorpio season, yes. And so what that means is releasing. What does that mean? It means releasing self-limiting beliefs, old patterns that no longer serve us. And Taurus and Scorpio, even though their signs are directly opposed to each other in the astrological or zodiac signs, they are very similar, meaning they're both fixed signs. And how they're similar is they're both extremely loyal to people, which is very good. They both really like luxurious things. But what's bad and what's good about this releasing is they can be extremely sensitive, and so when somebody does us wrong, or particularly when somebody says something to us that hurts our feelings, man, and I have a Taurus moon and a Scorpio sun, so I have this double. We can hold on to a grudge like no other. So it's really, really hard to let things go, and it kind of hinders things because by not letting things go, you prevent new things from coming in. So you might be asking yourself, well, how do we let things go? So one of the things you can do, the easiest things to let things go, is to write things down. You can put it in like, I release this self-limiting belief. A popular one is, and they say this in the law of attraction, just as an example, I release the idea that I'm not responsible, or that I release that I'm no good with money, because that's an untrue. So then you can bring in to you like you are good with money, or that you are good with relationships, or phrase it however you want. What they can say is that after you write this down, you can take a mason jar, or an ashtray, if people still have those, because so many people don't smoke anymore, which is good, and just burn them. I have a cat and a dog, and my cat's like super, super nosy about everything. As full moon has got him like just into everything. So what I typically do is I write them down, and then I just tear it up and just throw it in the trash. Other people I know, they can throw it in the river or just flush it down the toilet. I prefer just throwing it away. There's not really a right or wrong way you can do it, but however you feel like you want to, just as long as you release it. And then to release things, you can sage yourself with a sage wand, or there's like the spray if the smoke bothers you, or rose water. I like rose water. And then taking a sea salt bath, which is like amazing. Or if you don't have a bathtub, or you prefer to take showers, there's you can just, it's stand under the shower head and just, let the water just cleanse you, and just, do a little meditation, and just, just say, like, all this bad stuff is negative energy, just wash this off of me, and just, do a little meditation, however you want to say it. And it's like amazingly good. And and the full moon, it usually, the energy of it is like 3 days before or 3 days after. So like, if you don't get to it tonight because it's Halloween, and even though the whole trick-or-treating thing is like a little different because 2020 has been plot twist after plot twist. If you don't get to it tonight, don't freak out. You can always do it tomorrow night or the next night, or whatever, however. And like I said, there's not a right or a wrong way. With that said, I thought, I have my Moonology deck, so I thought I might pull us some cards and see what the deck has in store for us, and see what they have to say. I hope you all have a good Halloween. I have some decorations, and it freaked out my cat. It's his first Halloween with us since I adopted him, like in, I think, late January is when I adopted my baby. So he's a little scared. But my dog, she's kind of used to Halloween. So let's see. What do the cards have to say? This one wants to come out. Ooh, this is good. And this is so good for releasing. So if you have a pattern, well, I want to say November, new moon and Scorpio. I wanted to say this because this is pertinent to this card. All water signs in new moons are good for like relationship manifesting, and this is why new romantic cycle begins new moon in Libra. Awesome. I promised I had a point, and I wanted to bring that out just in case. And any water sign in a new moon is really good for strengthening any type of relationship, friendship, finding friends, mending relationships, any kind of relationship under a new moon in a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces is really good. If you're concerned about work, money, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. If you want to start something like physical, like exercising wise, like things like that to jumpstart anything like that, your fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Ooh, your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So, now let's see what the back of the deck says. Ooh, nothing will come of this situation, void of course moon. So this tells me if you're worried about something, which everybody's worried about something of this year, this tells me nothing to worry about. So, and then I just thought, just a good self-care. This is a really good deck. Self-care, I thought we might want to know what we should do self-care wise for this. For all of us. So I found this deck at TJ Maxx on a whim, and I was like, oh, I have to have it. You can never have two. I cannot have too many tarot decks or oracle decks. They're awesome. Okay. So what should be do for self-care under this blue moon in Taurus? Oh, and I should say, and Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, it just means you might be feeling a little bit more emotional during this time. And so just if you're feeling like if something's bothering you, nagging you, if somebody said something that has hit you the wrong way, what helps me is that it's always more about them than you. And so just work on releasing that. Okay, this card wants to come. Flow like water. So that tells me just go with the flow. And the other card is alone time. So just spend some time alone if you can, if that's possible. The artwork on this is really pretty cool. So I mean, you know, like I said, I know it's hard with it being Halloween and people quarantining and such like that, but if you can find alone time, you know, try to do that. So that's all I have for you all today. Hope you have a happy Halloween, and here's my little Halloween t-shirt. It's a black cat. So I enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. XOXO.